What's up, guys? Welcome to Double Crown Talk Time, the weekly show where we talk about video. You snooze, you lose. Can't help it. Can't help it. We got places to be.
Double Crown Talk Time here on youtube.com/Double Crown Games. My name is Richard.
My name is Matt.
And this is our weekly show on Fridays where we talk about video game news and other related things, sometimes Star Wars or anime or sandwiches as well. It's not Friday today. This video's not coming out on Friday because Matt's a sleepy boy and Nintendo decided to be weird in Tokyo and do things at 11 o'clock at night. So
a thing happened. Nintendo did a thing.
You
may have heard.
They may have done a thing.
They did a conference.
Super secret event, but we had streaming access.
Yeah, to their stream that they put on Twitch.
Yeah.
Anyways, Nintendo Switch conference. We're going to talk about that. First and foremost, it's called the Nintendo Switch.
Fuck. They're trying to switch
it up. They do a little
click.
click.
Are they switching it up?
Do a click. Yeah, that was actually a really good snap. That's a really good snap.
Thanks, man. I've been practicing.
Have you been practicing that so you could do it for this video? Damn, I can't get over how good those sound. Anyways, basically they took all of the worst ideas from their previous 7 consoles and put them in one package.
They had a video about how they did that.
Yeah, that was the opening video.
It was.
We gave the GameCube a handle so you could take it to your friend's house.
That was one of the first notes I had in here. Actually, it was. I think. Let me pull up my notes.
Nintendo doesn't know their own.
Yeah,
product.
I have. Well, everything I have is in order, but the one of them is the GameCube handle was ahead of its time. It was too soon, according to Nintendo.
That's what. Yep. Home console. That's what you need, a handle so you can take it.
Hey, man.
And throw it really far out of your
the
house.
GameCube is that's what spearheaded the idea for the Switch. They're like, well, we just didn't have a screen for the GameCube. What if we had a portable screen?
That's true.
Yeah.
I did really like the GameCube.
It wasn't the Game Boy. It was the GameCube.
Neither here nor there.
No, GameCube.
Price, $299.99, $300 for the layman.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
I guess the price changes in Europe and shit. It's apparently kind of really expensive in the UK.
Yeah.
I think it's like $360 there.
Yeah, 279 pounds, which
be American, bitch.
Yeah, Brexit, bitch.
Yep.
Learn your fucking lesson.
Not my fault.
Not my European Union.
I was gonna say, I was like, not my chairman. I don't know.
The part that's weird about the pricing, Joy-Con controllers, the little annoying ones that are made for tiny baby hands.
That's what it looks like. I mean, we haven't been hands-on, but they looked really.
It literally looks
like especially the L and R buttons. Maybe with that attachment, it looked like they were more of real buttons. But yeah, it looked like playing like that would just be like it'd be like playing the Game Boy Micro. It seriously
looks like slightly bigger than my middle finger.
Yeah.
Based on context clues in the videos.
Yeah.
But those controllers apparently are going to run $50 each, $80 for a set
for left and right. Yeah.
And then the Pro controller, whopping $70.
Well, and then there's also an extra dock is $90.
Oh.
Which there's some speculation out there that the dock provides additional processing power. I'm pretty confident in saying that it doesn't provide extra processing power.
Yeah.
I'm almost 100% certain that what it does is provide regular stable power, which A, charges your battery, but B, allows the parts inside of the Switch to run faster, which gives you more processing. You know what I mean? So the fact that you basically have a glorified charger and HDMI adapter for $90, wow. Because that's what that is.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, but
even still, the Pro controller $20 more than Xbox One or PlayStation controller.
Yeah,
and it's essentially the same.
Yep.
The Joy-Con, whatever. That seems like a lot of tech for a small package.
But is the tech any good? Is it worth the? You know what I mean? Like it's your HD Rumble. Hey man, you can
feel 3 different ice cubes. Sitting.
So literally, it's the same as my iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we put a we put a firmware vibration in there. Cool.
I mean,
I'm glad we've gotten vibrating tech. You know, just a little more precise.
I wonder, can you feel if you have them plugged into the side of the screens? Can you feel 6 different ice cubes from different sides of your screen?
I don't know. These are the
answers I need to know, Nintendo.
Where are you at?
Where you at, Nintendo? At me.
What's his name? Nintendo.
I don't know. The one that looks like an anime villain?
Mario.
His name's Mario.
Mario.
Now his hat's got eyes.
Oh, Jesus, I know. Go keep going down your notes because I think you.
My first little thing. Oh, I didn't say it's coming out March 3rd, which seems really soon.
It is really soon
for this for a conference to be held now. Like it's just like holy shit, that's like next week.
That's totally fine, honestly. I mean,
sure.
Yeah.
They're not trying to like beat a holiday.
Yeah, they're not trying to beat a holiday. In my mind,
seems weird
it's
like
different, but I don't think it's that. I don't think it's just really problematic. You know what I mean? Like pre-orders still have plenty of time to happen. They don't have an E3 before it, but I don't think they really care. They don't have any games for it anyway. Yeah. So
I think they might be doing a false scarcity sort of thing.
We'll see.
Because
they always do that, but I don't. I don't think this product's really going to warrant false scarcity like the Wii did. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Or the DSs. Every time a new DS comes out.
Yeah, but
it's strange. Like a month and a half to pre-order. They probably already have all of those units made.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So
it's just kind of like,
yeah,
that's short. Oh well. Controller is made for tiny baby hands.
Maybe all the people in the Japan have big hands.
I really don't think so.
They just have these giant bear claws.
Just looking at that controller and then holding it sideways, I was like, this is physically painful. Like my hands are cramping up watching this. Like the PS3 controller, if I played for too long, my hands would go numb.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is not made for me. First right out of the bat, not mine. Not mine. My next note is there's like 3 launch games. Fuck you. Fuck you. Stay on the wall. A little shit. Now that's good parenting. Anyways, Zelda Breath of the Wild launch game, a bunch of other no-name shit nobody cares about. 1-2 Switch.
1-2 Switch is great.
You can be
okay. No, for real though. 1-2 Switch. I watched when I got up. I spent some time on Twitter looking at. I saw Jeff Gertzman and Dan Reichert of
Oh, you motherfucker.
Of Giant Bomb.
We gotta hurry up. It's gonna fall.
Of Giant Bomb playing this game. Looks like a disaster. I can't. I'm sure. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, I think they clearly wanted, like, a Wii Sports to happen, but, like, someone did a little too much acid and was like, yeah, this will be great. And then they were like, hey, kids, pretend to eat a sandwich in front of your controller. And then, like, 4-year-olds had fun doing it. So then they're like, cool, let's make adults do it. So you just have adults going in front of a controller and, like, doing this because they're milking a cow. And I'm like, you don't even look at a screen.
That's the biggest thing for me. It's
like the only one that makes sense to not look at a screen the way the guy explained it is the quick draw game. But when you're like milking a cow minigame to see who can get more milk faster, like you don't know what you're even fucking like how like efficient you are. You know what I mean? Like it's like you might as well play fucking roll the dice and see who gets a bigger number. Like,
that was the weirdest thing to me about that whole thing. It was like, let's make a video game where you don't look at the screen at all on a device that's main selling point is that you can take the screen anywhere. It's like, fuck off.
Hey, man.
What are you doing?
Do you want to do this in the park with your friend?
Dude, I want to put the fucking console in my backpack and just walk around with the controller. Just, yeah, milking them cows. Dude. Fuck off.
Or you can bite in front of it. I can't remember the other one, dude. It was bad, though.
There's samurai training.
Oh, perfect.
I don't think they showed that anywhere, but that's one of the things or whatever.
Well, then it's worth getting. You know?
Then it's worth getting.
I saw the ping pong as well.
Oh, okay.
Only audio, no video. You just guess. You just guess.
So there's no skill.
So you hear clink, and then you wait for the second clink, and then you swing yours, and you just do that based off the sound. It doesn't matter how you swing, where you swing, as long as you swing after the sound.
Wow, that's a really big misstep in my mind. That being said, Zelda Breath of the Wild probably going to be the best Zelda game ever made.
That's not true.
Voice acting and cutscenes.
Doesn't matter.
I'm ready. I'm not going to buy one, but I'm ready for Twitch to show me.
You don't need voice acting on a Super Nintendo.
Yeah, what up?
I can't drop this mic. It's on a stand.
What up, Nintendo apologists for the past 6 years? Like, where's your god now? Zelda's finally going to be good. And
Zelda was good.
Nah. Skyward Sword was shit.
Not yeah. I'm not. I'm talking about the good one on the Super Nintendo.
You mean Majora's Mask?
No, A Link to the Past, motherfucker.
That one was all right.
That one was great.
Yeah, it was good.
The Dark World? You wouldn't have your fucking Link childhood self without no fucking Dark World Link. Don't even come at me with that.
I stopped caring
Don't
3
even
seconds ago.
come at me with that.
But yeah, Breath of the Wild's probably going to be very good. Still not going to get a Switch. Still not going to buy Breath of the
Buy a
Wild.
Wii U. They'll be fucking dirt cheap. Play it on that.
Yeah, but it's a Wii U.
Borrow
And then
it-
I'll have to
borrow one
explain to
from
people
Ian.
why I own it.
Borrow one from Ian.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Yep.
Ian, I'm going to hit you up.
Build a gaming PC and get the shitty emulator.
Oh, I could do that. The Wii U emulator?
Mm-hmm.
Does that exist?
You can play
weird.
Bayonetta in 4K. There's like no frame skipping.
I saw that. Fuck that. Whatever. Who cares? Other thing. Well, no, I have 2 things left. No Mario until the holidays. It didn't sound like it was close to being done, really.
Yep.
They were really wishy-washy on a lot of their games.
Dude, pretty much every game they were like, well, okay, so any non-first party game, then they were like, we have all these third parties, let's talk about them. The only games that were completed are games that were already being made for other consoles. So like Dragon Quest 11, FIFA, and Dragon Quest Warriors. That's it. Everything else, like Project Octo Traveler Pathways.
Octopath Traveler.
Octopath Traveler literally doesn't have a name. The game from Atlas also doesn't have a name. Like they made those. They were like, hey, we need to show something. You're working on a game, right? There was a guy I rewatched some of it last night, and there was the guy from like Grasshopper Studios or whatever that came out, a Japanese dude. Who I think we were just like talking and bullshitting while he was
Because he was
up.
weird and the translator was like really like
Yeah,
out
I
of
think
it.
I think he went well. From what I like, it sounded like the translator may have like gone off what like his script or whatever a little bit or something. I'm not sure. Nevertheless, that guy was literally like, I have talked to people in Tokyo about making games on the Switch. That was his announcement. He was like, it's an exciting piece of hardware, and I have talked to people about the excitement around these about making games. I'm like, you're not even making a game. Your announcement is that you've talked to people about making a game. Like, you are not selling this, sir.
This is Nintendo. What are you, Nintendo?
So yeah, but it's okay. Then the fucking Nintendo fanboys out there. Oh man, I had a good time on the internet last night.
Follow him on Twitter. He's at Nablith.
I don't fuck around on Twitter, but my Facebook.
Follow him on NeoGaf.
I do have a NeoGaf account.
Might be Nablith. I don't know.
That's I think it is. Now I have to make a new one. Thanks.
Fucking doxed you, bitch. Next one. Paid online.
Oh yeah.
That's actually.
At first, I was like pissed. I was like, ugh, but then I was like, we pay for it. Like it literally.
No, it makes you can't have a fucking
Yeah.
online infrastructure
Yeah.
unless people pay for it. Like,
Yeah.
like that's just a thing. Like
Yeah.
anyone who complains about that is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, at first I turned my nose up at it, but I was like, meh. Now so here's kind of the downside to it, in the sense that like I don't know why they would do it this way, but whatever. You get a Nintendo or Super Nintendo game every month. as part of the paid subscription.
This confused me because the way they worded it made it sound like you get to play it for that month only.
You only get to play it for it. Correct.
Okay.
You get to play it for that month only unless you want to buy it. Which I'm like, it's a fucking Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Come on, get your shit together.
Quit milking.
You can give
Quit
somebody
milking.
you can give somebody Balloon Fight. All right, like because all those games. Because Jim Sterling recently did a video about the Switch, and it was before the Switch announcement, and he was primarily talking about Virtual Console, and he was like, I can't fucking believe that you charge people like in 2017 like $6 or $5 for Balloon Fight. Like that game is not. I'm sorry. Like some games, yes, like Super Mario Brothers or whatever, you can charge $10 for that. Like that game's worth it. It's a great game. But like some of those shitty fucking games.
I wouldn't pay $6. I wouldn't pay $3 for Excite Bike.
Yeah, well, there are people that will buy it on every single fucking.
Those people need to stop.
Those people own Wii U's.
Those people are the reason those prices are still there.
Yeah, I don't know. Nevertheless, but yeah, so that's I wanted to bring that up because that's part of it. Another part that may have been clarified today. Now, for those of you that might be just Nintendo fanboys looking to get pissed if you've made it this far, I work nights, so I just got up not too long ago. Recording this, what day is it today? Friday?
Yeah.
Friday night. So there may have been some more information that came out today. I might not be aware of yet. I tried to do as much research as I could before we recorded, but sometimes I miss some stuff. It sounds like, and if I'm wrong, just let me know. It's no big deal. I mean, you're whatever.
Say the F word a lot.
Say the F word a lot. Tell us we're stupid, and then tell me the correct information, and I'll fact check you and let you know in a reply. Back to my point. Sounds like I forgot what I was gonna say.
I was gonna say it sounded like all the online functions were controlled through a smartphone app.
That is it. That is exactly what I was
figured
gonna say.
that's where you were going.
Yep.
I don't know if it was a translation or if that's actually the case, but
Based off of multiple, so like I watched because did you watch the post show thing, the Kind of Funny post show?
Yeah.
'Cause that's where I got that information from, and that's why I rewatched part of it to hear exactly what the guy said, and based off of the information on the website and everything, it all sounds like you can't do that stuff through the game console. That being said, I saw a screenshot of or a picture on Twitter of the UI, of like the home screen, and there was a bubble that had a little chat box. Like it looked like it was messages. So I don't know. Don't know how. Again, who knows what that could? Maybe it's completely separate. I got no clue. Let me know. All right.
if it can't do it natively, that's really weird.
I don't. It's Nintendo, and which is again why I haven't purchased anything from Nintendo since a DS Lite. And that was
Fair.
I got that for Christmas. I did not purchase it.
So I guess in summary, unless you had another point, let's check your list. My list is done.
There's a wrist strap. Motion controls are back. Arms looks like a shit fucking game that all the Splatoon boys will get their dicks hard to. 2.5 to 6 hours battery life. We're gonna get about 1 to 3 hours of battery life, folks. Unless
Why do
you're
you
playing
say
like a Super Mario
Unless
or
you're
something.
playing ARMS.
Arms will probably get you about an hour and a half of battery life. Why do I say that?
Mm-hmm.
Because whenever I
Like,
can't
of course, it's going to be estimated high.
yeah, exactly. It's always estimated high. So like 6 hours is literally probably playing the easiest low power requirement. You know what I mean? Like these small they put the game on there that would literally draw almost no power from the system, and it lasted 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It might even be 6 hours standby, for all we fucking know.
That's true.
2.5. Maybe they can hit that with every single game. They were like, well, Zelda's about 3. And I'm like, okay, so 2.5 or 2. Like, what is it? Because if it's about 3, which is fucking, there's a reason you're not saying it, you know? So,
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, so that's where I'm at. It's like whenever I talked about the Order 1886, when I was like, yeah, and that game was 20 hours, like they said as well, when most people finished it in 8. Like, it's dev math. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or publisher math. Like it's always exaggerated because they give you extremes, but they're never going to give you the low extreme. You know what I mean? If that game may not even exist yet, how long can Skyrim run on the Switch? Who knows? 45 minutes. I don't know. I have no idea.
That's assuming it runs at all.
And also,
We are talking about Bethesda.
is Wi-Fi on this thing when this is running? Because that's going to draw power too. How bright's that screen? There's so many fucking variables that I'm just like, I don't know, man. But when it comes to battery life and like how long a game is, unless it's unless it's like Skyrim or like a Persona game, I'm like, okay. When they say that those games can, like, you can spend 80 hours in those games, I believe it because that's what they're known for. Mm-hmm. Nintendo isn't really known for battery life. So.
What else you got on there?
That's all I've got.
Right.
8-player Splatoon.
Yeah. Congrats. Oh,
I
also
heard
local
that-
co-op, local area co-op.
Oh, yeah.
Up to
Oh,
8
that's what it
consoles.
was. That's what the 8-player was.
That's
Apparently, Splatoon 2 isn't a sequel to Splatoon, apparently. I just heard that today, this evening. I haven't looked into it, but I think they're supposed to coexist with each other. Not sure, though.
Oh, you're playing as the other squids.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm a kid now.
I'm an echidna.
I'm a squid now.
So, in summary, are you gonna buy a Switch?
No,
Am I gonna buy a Switch?
no,
No.
no one's gonna. Ooh, can I add you to my notes?
Can you?
Eh,
We're gonna learn a thing together.
can't connect.
YouTube
oh,
folks.
I'm on airplane mode.
Yeah. Stupid airplanes won't let.
You can
friendship
catch us on
blossom.
Twitter.
I'm _ Matthew Creek.
I'm at Nabolith, and until next time, let us know what you think down in the comments. Like, subscribe.
Are you gonna buy a Switch? Are you gonna buy it at launch? Did you pre-order it not with the intention of flipping it?
Oh,
Let us know why
that's
you're
really
dumb.
that's really important. It's a really important part.
I feel if you buy this console at launch, you're just asking for throwing your money away.
Hey man, you ever play 1-2 Switch?